When you're nail biting, I know it's not you. I know you don't put your finger in your mouth willingly. It just randomly goes inside your mouth, you bite it, and later you realize that, oh my god, what just happened? Did I just do it? Oh my god, why did I do it? And then the guilt follows, and the cycle goes on. Something happens inside you that you automatically subconsciously starts biting your nail, and you don't even realize it until the damage is done. I know it happens, and I'm with you, and at no cost I wouldn't abandon you, and nor should you. It is okay. I know the struggle, I know what you feel, I know the after guilt, the while guilt. No matter how many times you try to stop it, you just cannot. No matter how many times you try to quit, you cannot. And it's all right. I have been there, and it's all right. It's okay. I got you, and you will get out of it. I would just bite off everything, and I would be like, oh my god, why did I do it? Oh my god, I told you not to do it. And I would be so hard and harsh upon myself because I wouldn't know how to stop it or how to address it. But since I got to know how to address it, this is what you can do. So first of all, start getting aware. Every time this happens, make it as your life motto. I'm telling you, if you fix this, 99% of your life problems will be fixed. I'm not kidding. This has a lot to do with self-confidence, self-esteem, love, relationships, money, abundance, and I'm not kidding. There are a lot in this, right? Because of this, you feel confident, you don't feel shame, you feel yourself, you feel your best self. And when you feel at your best self, opportunities start driving to it. When you are with someone, and when you stop shaming your hand like this, that's when good abundance starts coming out. So for example, imagine now, close your eyes, you are at an event, and you know your hands are so shiny and beautiful, you don't have to hide it anymore. Just visualize you are entering that event with full of aura, lighting. You have so much love in you, you're meeting everyone with such confidence, such grace. You're drinking your glass of water, your wine, with those naked nails, and no one's watching it, and nor you are insecure about it. You're just letting yourself flow, and you are just there. You're shaking hands with people so nicely, people are shaking back, your hand feels soft, beautiful, and confident, and so are you. See, there's so much confidence in it already, right? With just a mere visualization. So that's what you really have to do right now is, first of all, make it as your life motto. Maybe let's literally for a month or 21 days, make it as your life motto. Be absolutely aware whenever you're doing it. Hi, my name is Manali, and welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about holistic and natural approaches to reverse any diseases, any disorders, or any habits that are inside you and you cannot really quit. That's when the psychology, neuroplasticity, and my research comes in the picture. I have been a person who has been nail biting since so many years, since almost 20 years. Yeah, I have been biting it since childhood, and finally I quit after so many years, after a lot of efforts. But with those efforts, there came a lot of attempts, lot of guilt, and a lot of money I spent on therapy to really understand what is it, and I finally got to know what is nail biting. You see, nail biting is not just a habit, it's like automated response system, right? So sometimes when you are in anxiety or any unwanted situation happen in your life, your hand automatically goes into your mouth and you start biting your nail, and you don't even realize it. We don't call it a habit, we call it an automated response. Just like breathing. Do we tell our nose to breathe? Do we tell our lung to process the air? No. It's automated. That's how it automatically happens, because it has been so deeply integrated in your system, in your body, that no matter what external control you put on, it would never stop. It would never ever stop. Take all the pills in the world, take all the anxiety pills in the world, put all the ointments on your fingers, wear gloves, do everything right, stop washing dishes, do everything, it would not stop. And I can guarantee, because it has nothing to do with external things, it is internal. It is internal. I'm telling you, nail biting is an internal job. So whenever this would happen to you, just Just be aware. Tell yourself it's okay. It's not you. It's some random fear that is there, which is not even true. It's alright. Breathe, and it's okay. Take deep breaths. Okay, calm yourself down. Okay, do this for the next 10-15 days, and once it is done, you then start figuring out. You go back to your childhood and see since when have you started doing that. And once you get answers for all of that, you start figuring out the current triggers and current scenarios and the people jinke samne you bite your nail. And yeah, that's it. Then you start working upon it. Make it as a life motto. It's important, man. It's important, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to work upon yourself, to know yourself well, and to pull yourself out from the hell. This is absolutely hell, I can understand, and welcome yourself to heaven. I got you. Let me know if you have any questions. I can help you figure out. And I just want to tell you that you are going to be all right. It's okay. I got you. It will take some time, but you will get there. It just takes me back to my situations, and it is very disheartening. I hate it. Even though now sometimes when I put my finger in my mouth, I hate it. But rather than looking at it with absurdity or hating myself for it, I calm myself down. I love myself more, and I tell that it's okay. And then I calm myself. I take all the four inhales, 3 pause, and then 6 exhale. So whatever oxygen is trapped inside, whatever air is trapped inside from the anxiety, that get released. And later, for sure, I sit with myself and I question that, okay, what was it? Who got you anxiety? Who has done that to you? Even though if it is myself, if I didn't do the task, then I don't need to be scared. Yeah, I can just sit with myself, choose one time, and then I can do it. There is a psychology behind everything. There are triggers behind everything. You just have to sit with yourself and figure out the trigger. But before figuring out the trigger, you have to be aware. You have to build that awareness. You know, what really happens is at the very start of the situation with me too, what used to happen is I would just put that in my mouth, and it was not just about nail biting. It was about picking my skin, picking my lips, and a lot of things. Whenever something would happen to me which was not in my favor, I would start picking something, and it was absolutely embarrassing because my focus would go there, and I would stop being in the present moment. I would stop being in the situation. Rather than looking for a solution of the problem, I would literally just go inside it, start fidgeting things, and just do something. And it was worse. Oh my god, I hated it. So I'll talk about my childhood. My mom has been the one who had a habit of nail biting. And when I started working upon my nail biting journey, I tried a lot of things since childhood, man. Since childhood, I was trying a lot of things like wearing gloves, trying to put neem oil, and trying to work upon a lot of things, but it would not. And I was so ashamed, and no matter, and I don't know about you, but you cannot even talk to your parents about it. And I had no one to whom I can really tell this concern. And it's not that I had no one, but you are ashamed of it. You just cannot. Only a person who has been nail biting, only they can understand your concern feeling, or they can feel you. And if you're there with me, I feel you. I know what you feel. I am with you, and you will get out of this. So I was telling that my mom had been biting nails since I don't know when. But when I started working upon my journey, I first realized that okay, this has been with me, and I first figured what is her reason. And I realized that my father is a very angry man. Was back then. I mean, he is still alive, but he's very chill and calm now. So my father was a very angry man, and my mom, and whatever he would say, if he shouts at her or us or whatsoever, she would think there is a threat or a danger, and she will start doing it. And somewhere or the other, I subconsciously started mirroring that pattern, right? So now talking about me, Since childhood, my when I was a child, my mom was a very angry person, and she would pull out all her anger on me and my brother. I think that's every Indian household, maybe. So whenever something like that would happen, I would start fidgeting, and I would start biting my nail, and then it became a process, it became a habit, and then it got so ingrained in my DNA that when I started working in my corporate, if anyone would say anything to me, I would start doing it. um, if if there is any fight near me, or if there is any discomfort around me, I would start. It was so bad, yeah. That's when I realized that it's time to actually stop it. So this is when I was in my third or fourth year of corporate, and I had a manager, yeah. And I realized that whenever I would get an email or a message from my manager, I would just panic. Something would happen to me, like, ooh. Yeah, something like that would happen to me. And that's when I realized that why is this happening. And then I started working upon my triggers. I started asking myself, what happens, how do I feel, what do I feel, and around whom do I feel. And then while I was biting my nail, I started observing my triggers. What are those triggers? Is that fear? Is that anger? Is that low confidence around people? Is that, insecurity about my beauty or whatsoever? And then I started figuring out what was that exactly. So in my manager's case, it was the fear, because I was scared of my mother as a child. um, I would mirror that pattern in my manager. I would think that he's older to me and I should be scared, or I would get an anxiety around him when he would ask me a question, even though I know the answer. So you see, these are the patterns that were mirroring in my life. Whenever I would be around something which makes me uncomfortable, that would give me anxiety. We don't feel safe in our body. When we don't feel safe in our body, it's an absolute great system our mind has made, to fight or flight. So it's usually happens when you are facing a tiger, but then you are facing a tiger. So either you freeze, or you fight, or you flight, that is, you run. So these are the things that we have evolved. Our mind did not. Our mind's major task is still to keep us safe. So if there is an incident in your mind which makes you scared of your boss or your manager, then you would start building this anxiety in your body. When I figured out the pattern, when I figured out the trigger, that's when I really started working upon my trigger. I was like, why am I scared of it? Right? Manager से कौन डरता है और मैं क्यों डरूं? Then every time I would go on a lunch break and my manager would be like, Monali, you didn't do this. I said, yes, I did not. Why? Because I went on a break, but then I asked you to do it. Yeah, but it was my break time, right? So I could just go and tell them. I started facing people. Rather than abandoning myself, or rather than, just going for a smoke break. No, why would I kill my lungs for your work? I'll do my work in my own timing. I don't need to be scared of you. You're no one to be scared of. Right? You are not a lion that I will ignite my fight or flight. Do you know what all things happen when you have anxiety? It is so dangerous. It is so bad. Nail biting is not just a habit, man. It's an auto safety thing whatsoever. You have to ask question to yourself that why this is happening. If this is happening to you, it means you have anxiety. If you have anxiety, it means you are constantly in fight or flight. It means you are constantly looking for threats. It means you are not living. It means you're constantly scared of everyone around you, your friends, your family, your manager, your people, your girlfriend, everyone. Just imagine this one incident. Maybe if you're a man, you can relate to me. If your girlfriend says something to you, or if your girlfriend's father come near to you, if you start biting your nail, then bro, you're scared. And what are you scared of? I don't know. If she wants to go, let her go. You take care of yourself. You take care of, and what to be scared of. If she'll go, you ask a question, why is she going? Be ready to face things, right? It's important for us to face things rather than literally running. This is running. No, this is running.